Warning. Federal law allows citizens to Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on Peachy Tea Time. Tune in on Peachy Tea Time. Come join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Join us on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform to where it's a plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, they'll best believe it's gonna come with devils.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to...
Hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Hey, let me get my little hand clap going. There you go, there you go. Let me get my little music going. What's good, y'all? What's good in your city, baby? Everything good over here on my block. So I'm gonna need you to stay away, baby. I'm gonna need you to stay away. It's your girl, the missus, baby. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. Or you can call me Miss Peachy. Cause that's what everybody call me anyways, y'all. That's what they call me anyways. Hey, Sophia is in the building. She said it's a pleasure to have a great streamer like you here. And it truly means a lot to me. How was your day going? How has your day been going? Well, y'all, since you asked, Sophia, since you asked, let me tell y'all something right quick that happened to me today. So, some of y'all know that I picked up a side job. She said, and I dropped you a follow. Thank you. Thank you. She said, hello, Roger Slim, 9210. Hello, watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, y'all. But let me go back and tell y'all what happened today. So, some of y'all know I picked up a little side job, right? And I deliver auto parts, okay? I deliver auto parts to auto repair places. So, I go to this auto repair place, go there all the time. All of a sudden today, he got a sign up that say, come to the back. So I'm like, okay, well, let me get out my car and I'm gonna walk to the back so they can sign the paper. Because I got a battery to deliver. And y'all know, if y'all picked up a battery for it, they are heavy for cars. So I said, I walk back there, let them sign the paper, tell them to come get the battery. So I get back there. Oh, man. I get back there. And Mr. Man said, I do know his name, but I'm not going to say his name. But Mr. Man said, just bring the vehicle to the back. He like, so I don't have to carry the battery all the way to the back. I said, do what? Yeah, drive your vehicle to the back. I said, Mr. Man, y'all got all type of nails out here on the ground coming back to the back. You know, so I'm thinking to myself, if I get a nail stuck in my tire, y'all ain't finna pay for me a new tire. I'm not gonna drive my vehicle back here. So I goes back to the front trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. Explicit language. Also, allegedly tonight. Baby, I got some fly clips for y'all tonight. Flat. But anyway, so I get back up there to the front and I see this girl sitting on the side on the curb. And she was looking at me like, why are you looking like that? And I'm like, I said, I'm a car deliverer. I'm a deliverer for the auto parts. She was like, you got my battery? I said, this your battery, girl? She like, yes, girl, you came so quick. And I was like, I rolled my eyes at her. She was like, what? I said, girl, they want me to drive my vehicle back to the back to take your battery back there. I said, it's so many nails up there. Like, yeah, I was picking up nails, moving them out the way on my way going back to the car. Baby, she said, I'll take the battery back there. I said, girl, nah, you can't take your own battery back there. I said, plus it's heavy. So when I popped the trunk, I noticed that the battery had two handles on it. So I was like, you carry one side and I carry the other side. She was like, girl, nah, I carry the whole battery back there. And I was like, okay. I said, and so she picked it up and I started following her. And I said, we gonna let them know that you insisted on taking this battery back there. Because I'm thinking to myself, don't call my job talking about she got clients. She got my clients carrying batteries and stuff. Nah, she insisted. So I walked with her right on back there. And I'm like, y'all, she insisted, Mr. Man. She insisted. She was like, yes, I insisted. So I had her, I asked her, do she watch YouTube videos? She was like, girl, yes, that's all I watch. I was like, I'm going to need you to tap this. I'm going to need you to tap this dot, baby. I'm going to need you to tap the dot. So she tapped the dot. I told her what I do. She was like, oh my gosh. She was so excited. And so I told her that I would give her a shout out. Oh, is this her? She said, I'm here. Thank you for everything. Really, she came. Hey, Princess. She told me her name was Princess, baby. And I told Princess, Princess, I'm going to do the show tonight. at 9 o'clock. I said, but I would definitely make sure I shout you out tonight. Now, she didn't know if I was lying or telling the damn truth, y'all. But I wanted to make sure I shouted her out. Look, she's like, I insisted. Thank you. You are so welcome, beautiful. You are so welcome. Thank you so much, Princess, for showing up tonight. Thank you for picking up that battery. Thank you for taking it to the back. Thank you. Because damn it, you saved me a tire. You saved me a damn tire, girl. But another thing I want to talk about tonight, real quickly, left-handed people. My husband don't know what I'm finna say right now. But do anybody live with somebody that's left-handed? Anybody out there? If you live with somebody that's left-handed, baby, when I tell y'all, it's difficult. It's difficult. And it be the smallest things. Okay? I just went in the laundry room because I said, let me go ahead and put a load of clothes in there. By the time I get done with the show, I can just put them in the dryer. I get back there, and it seems like I said, be the smallest things. I'm so used to just picking up my handle, pouring it inside the thing. Just like that. Pick it up, pour it. But when Poolie, who's left-handed, my husband, when he start washing clothes, the whole thing is turned a different way. So when I have it ready for me, all I got to do is just take the top off and pour it. But now I have to turn it around and pick it up and pour it. And it's like that every time. Another thing, the doggone mouse. Now, I don't know if this got anything to do with left-handed people or not, but Poolie has the mouse like this when he's on the computer. So I have to literally turn the mouse back around. Is it just me? I don't know if it's just me. If it ain't just me, y'all, go ahead and put it in the chat, baby. Oh my gosh, make this go viral. Crime podcast, y'all. Please go check her podcast out, baby. She definitely all about crime, okay? All about crime, just like I am. But the only thing about make this go viral, baby, she goes a whole lot deeper on the clips and everything. So, y'all, I am so hot. It's hot here in the ATL, and I just cut on the air. And then, of course, I'm toasting. Y'all know how I do, baby. That name is Roger Slim. It's me, Miss Joyce. Hey, Miss Joyce. I love you, girl. Why you got a different name? Or you on YouTube this time. You on YouTube tonight. All right, girl. But make this go viral. Say, hey, fam, thank you. You are so welcome. Make this go viral. Please drop your link. Drop your link in the chat. Y'all, at the end of the show, I want y'all to go and click on her link. And please subscribe to her page, okay? Please subscribe. Please drop that link. Make this go viral. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm finna get started with what I'm finna get started with. I'm starting with the elderly woman's story. When I heard this story, y'all, I almost fell out the car. Because I was driving this morning when I checked out this story. You know, y'all know I'm always looking for crime videos. I stay locked and loaded when it comes to crime videos, okay? So I be having so much going on. Shout out to Saginaw. That's what y'all saw in the first clip. Hearts in the Sky is going on in Saginaw, Michigan this year. So I'm planning for that just as well. Trying to get sponsors, creating sponsorship letters, all that. And I got to get that stuff done tonight and send it on out. So with that being said, we will not have a long show tonight as we usually do. But let's get into this, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I was like, what? What the hell going on in the city? Y'all know people don't play when it comes to their cigarettes and they lighters. They blunts and they lighters. They black miles and they lighters. Keyword, lighters. Let's get into this clip, y'all. Y'all about to fall out. Here we go.
Well, police arrested an Albany grandmother after they say an argument over a cigarette lighter escalated to a death threat and gunfire. This happened at a home on Dartmouth Lane over the weekend. Police say the alleged victim loaned a cigarette lighter to Alexander Brown. The victim told police that Brown refused to give it back, and says that he became aggressive and threatened to kill him. Now, police say Brown told his grandmother, identified as 76-year-old Shirley Smalls, to get a gun. Police say she fired a shot into the air, but the victim was able to drive away unharmed. But Chief Michael Pursley, says it's unacceptable for anyone to endanger the lives of others by firing a gun.
Part of the investigation, it did not appear that she was initially involved in that altercation. I don't know what her intentions were, but what it was, her intentions did put other people in harm's way.
Now, originally, Smalls told officers that she did not fire a weapon, but police say they searched her home and they found a gun. Police arrested Smalls and took her to the Dougherty County Jail. That investigation continues.
Baby, when I tell y'all he did that entire whole speech, like, I'm so sick of y'all niggas. I'm so sick of y'all. And y'all shit. I'm sick of y'all. That's what he sounded like. Like he is just fed up. Now y'all got the grandmas out here. What they say, 76 years old? Like, I need to know, Grandma, did he come in there and tell you that this was over a cigarette lighter? And you just went out there busting? Like, go get your grandma. Go get your mouse tool, Grandma. You don't ask why? At 76 years old, you ain't supposed to ask why? Why you want me to go get my tool? You just gonna go in there and get it? And if you did ask why, you mean to tell me that this man told you over a cigarette lighter and you went ahead and went and got your tool? He didn't even have enough sense to lie for you, Grandma. He didn't even have enough sense to lie for Grandma and say, "No, it wasn't my grandma, it was me." He must have had some warrants, y'all. He must have had some warrants. He said, "Grandma, go ahead and take this charge for me right quick." Grandma, take this charge for me right quick. Like, I am shocked. I'm shocked. This don't make no sense. Grandma, I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down somewhere. Sorry, Grandma. Go sit down. This don't make no sense, Grandma. You supposed to be teaching us. The hell? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into another one. Yes, another one. Let me see which one. I want to go to this one. Y'all know I'm gonna bring the crazy stuff first. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. And then we're gonna get into the deep stuff, okay? So let's get into this. Y'all, this man, y'all, you know, sometimes I just don't understand people. He got arrested, y'all. A man got arrested and the other one is on the loose. Why is he on the loose, Miss Peachy? $2 million. Not $200. Not $2. Not $2,000. $2 million worth of. Let's go ahead and play so y'all can hear this. I tell y'all, Charlamagne always say the craziest folks, the craziest ones, y'all, come from Florida. Here we go.
At 6, a manhunt is on for the man allegedly involved in a $2 million heist of Apple iPhones. Throughout police say 2 men stole them right out of a FedEx warehouse. One of the men was arrested in Gainesville while the other is still on the run. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrera.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause. Matter of fact, we're going to start that over just in case for the folks in the back that did not hear what they said. And I know y'all probably like, Miss Peachy, why is you laughing at stuff like this? First of all, I laugh at everything. Everything be funny to me, except when these folks get married. Now that don't be funny. But I find myself laughing at stuff like this, mainly because you mean to tell me this is what y'all got to report on? You couldn't find nothing else out there that is useful and helpful to us about our loved ones. And you wanted to show us about some doggone cell phones. What can we do? Go get us one? One of them still on the run. Do he got a few of them? Is that an iPhone 17? Baby, I got mine. I'm trying to get something for y'all. Get something for y'all. Is that an iPhone 17? $2 million, y'all. We gotta go in there and run this back. Let's run it back.
At 6, a manhunt is on for the man allegedly involved in a $2 million heist of Apple iPhones. Doral police say 2 men stole them right out of a FedEx warehouse. One of the men was arrested in Gainesville while the other is still on the run. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero is your reporter at Doral Police Headquarters.
The Doral police chief said the 2 men pretended to work for the logistics company and said they were there to pick up their order of brand new iPhone 17s. And they got away with nearly 2,000 of them.
38 boxes, each box containing approximately 50 iPhones. So that's over $2 million.
Caught on camera, Doral police say Jeffrey Lydell Moore and Robert Rashawn Soto orchestrated a plan to walk into a Doral FedEx warehouse and steal thousands of iPhones. According to the chief, the pair contacted the FedEx warehouse saying not to deliver the package, they would come pick it up. In this video, the chief says you see Soto at the front desk showing a badge to the employee.
Produced an identification with the name of the individual who owns the warehouse and was able to build a rapport with the individual and then gain access to the delivery area.
The pair are seen on camera, Moore in beige and Soto in navy blue, loading up the boxes into a U-Haul. While they do this, the original owner realizes his packages are not on the way.
The victim responded and conversations started to happen between employees of the FedEx and the original owner, the victim. The 2 subjects caught wind of this, having 38 boxes at that point loaded. They took off in the U-Haul.
Florida Highway Patrol was able to track down the phones and more in the Gainesville area. With the help of license plate readers and air tags, Moore was arrested and brought back to Miami-Dade. As for Soto, he was not in the truck and is on the run.
We're still scouring a lot of minutes of video footage between here and Alachua County.
The chief says this is not the first time the logistics company has been a victim to theft. If you have any information about Robert Soto or the theft itself, you were urged to contact the Doral Police Department. In Doral, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
I ain't got time to tell. I'm sorry. Is there a Crime Stopper award? A reward. Is there a Crime Stoppers reward if we catch him? And how much do we get per iPhone if he still got some on? How much y'all gonna give per iPhone? Why are we telling on these folks? Why? There's other people we need to be telling on, y'all. People that really did something bad. Y'all got some of the iPhones back. I'm sure y'all ain't get all of them, but I'm sure y'all got some of the iPhones back. Okay, y'all been robbing us since forever with these iPhones. Y'all been robbing us as a collective. Y'all probably done got us for about $1 billion for all of us, with a smile on y'all face. So do you think I'm finna tell on these men? Nah, bro. I'm good. That's just like y'all wanted us to tell on the lady with the chicken, Sister Liddell. I gotta see. I need to check on. I can't think of her name. Miss Callie. I'm calling Miss Callie. She knows who she is. She got a little nickname for YouTube. I'm gonna have to check on her because I ain't seen her in a minute. But she know about Sister Liddell, baby. She was there from the beginning, damn near. But baby, as Sister Liddell, she had stole some chicken. I lied to y'all. She was one of the people at the school that was in charge, the lunch lady. And baby, she had got promoted during the pandemic. She had got promoted. Yes, y'all, she got promoted. And baby, she was old lady. Baby, she had stole the chicken. Allegedly was selling the chicken to everybody in the neighborhood. And you want me to tell on her? As much as y'all charging for chicken now, you better go somewhere. And Sister Liddell went to jail. She went to jail. I need to check on that story to see if Sister Liddell, she said, not if you call 911. Exactly. But I need to check on that story to see if Sister Liddell is out of jail. That's what I need to do. I'm for real, y'all. It is a woman named Sister Liddell. At least we call her Sister Liddell over here at Peachy Tyme. But make this go viral is right. You have to call Crime Stoppers in order to get paid for anything. Now, I don't know if you're gonna get something for telling on the thieves that stole iPhones, which they've been stealing from us for years. The hell? Started with Boost Mobile and Sprint. Allegedly. Maybe that's why Sprint out of business now to this day. In your face, Sprint. Let me take that back. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean that, Sprint. I love y'all. Even though y'all ain't in business no more, I still love you. All right, y'all. We finna move on. Now it's time. Now it's time to get into these clips, y'all. All right. I'm trying to go quickly through them because, like I told you, I got a lot to do tonight. So let's go to this family in Michigan. A family in Michigan. A woman who was found deceased. Y'all, they believe. Y'all already know. Y'all know what they believe. Y'all know who they think did it. Y'all already know. I ain't even got to tell you. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Baby, they think the boyfriend did it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Y'all ready? Here we go. What in the...
Has their eye on someone close to her. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack. A mystery out of Clinton Township. A woman stabbed to death and no sign of her killer, but the woman's family has their eye on someone close to her. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack says the family did see warning signs. Jess.
Ruben, those warning signs, they didn't come. In the form of physical injuries, no bruises or anything like that, but they did say that the young woman who was killed was on again, off again with a boyfriend for about 4 years. They are strongly pointing the finger at him tonight. Although he has not been named a suspect, we do know.
I don't know if y'all heard me or not, but y'all look up Jessica Dupnack, which is the young lady that y'all see right now. Look her up on YouTube. And look up Jessica Dupnack on Peachy Tyme, okay? On Peachy Tyme, Jessica Dupnack. And y'all will see that she came onto the show. Kudos. Thank you, Jessica. She's an amazing person, amazing reporter. So you guys, please go check out that video. All right, here we go.
That he recently got out of prison on other crimes.
What has your family been through?
Hell and back.
His oldest daughter stabbed to death, found 2 days later in her apartment in Clinton Township last week.
It's like my heart been torn apart, and I don't know how to mend it.
A dad broken, his daughter's killer still out there.
He need to turn himself in before I find him. Because I don't know what I'd do if I see him.
36-year-old Shamika Kelly was about to graduate nursing school before they say her life was stripped from them. They're pointing the finger at her boyfriend of 4 years.
She wasn't coming home with like a black eye or nothing. We never saw nothing like that. But it was more so like mentally, like toxic relationships.
They're getting impatient, but no justice is worth the wait.
What's done in the dark gonna always come to the light. So whatever you think you're doing, you think you're getting away with it, you're not.
As I said, Clinton Township Police have not named a suspect at this point. We did reach out to the chief and did not hear back in time for this story. Now, Shamika's dad, who we talked to, said that police told them that they were waiting on forensic analysis of the scene. It's quite possible that's what police were waiting for before they move in on a suspect. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, in terms of a timeline, now that forensic evidence is something they're looking at, how much time are we talking about before they can finally perhaps try to unearth something from there?
Yeah, well, I was told that forensics was done yesterday, and if they have a short suspect list, you know as well as I do, Roop, you look at the folks closest to this individual, it could be a couple of days before they make an arrest in all of this. But again, speculation, we are waiting to hear back from investigators.
100%. We'll be watching this really closely. Jessica Dupnack for us live in our newsroom. Thank you.
Well, y'all, all I can say is this.
I don't know what I'd do if I seen him.
36-year-old.
Let's go on back again.
But I find him.
Are still out there.
He need to turn himself in before I find him. Because I don't know what I'd do if I seen him.
36-year-old.
Baby, when you get a parent to say that on the news, in the public, baby, he ain't playing with you. He ain't playing no games. Man, if you don't turn yourself in, turn yourself in. Because, baby, daddy ready. Daddy said, I'm up here in age anyways, baby. Go on ahead and lock me up for the rest of my life. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. You know, he already older in age, y'all. So, even though this man did this to his daughter, you still, at the end of the day, even if it was your son, your daughter, your mom, your dad, you still have to let the law take care of it, unfortunately. You have to. So, baby, he just gave us all a warning. Not just that man, but all of us. Letting all of us know that he better turn himself in. Because he don't know what he'll do. He has no clue what he would do to him if he catch him. So, if you know something, say something and get that man off the streets. So the father don't have to risk himself getting locked up. Because that's what they're definitely gonna do that. So that breaks my heart, y'all. That breaks my heart. It really, really do break my heart. You know, it's so many fathers out there that don't even speak about their kids. Don't say hi to their kids, walk and see their kids and still keep on going. Okay? So, again, if y'all can find this man, y'all see him, don't try to pursue him yourself. Do not try to pursue him yourself, okay? Call the police, Crime Stoppers, 911, and get him off the streets before this man get him off the streets. Because we don't want to see the daddy get locked up. We just don't want to see that. All right? Princess still here. Thank you, Princess. Look, Princess like, okay, I think this shit pretty good. Let me see what's going on. Thank you, boo. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the next clip. Oh, let me play this. So y'all remember the young lady from the McDonald's lady in Detroit and East Point, which is a suburb of Detroit. Remember she had taken out her manager? That was like something real big. All right. And I covered it here on Peachy Tyme just as well. Well, she's back in court, y'all. And I want y'all to hear what she has to say. Here we go. I can't make it.
Number 25354FY.
How she still got a wig on? The same wig.
I'm Fanny goes in my head, but I also go by Risen Phoenix. Thank you. You're here today for your probable cause conference. You're asking that this matter be adjourned for discovery, number one, and number two, you want it referred to the Forensic Center for Competency and Culpability. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Counsel does request at this time that Mr. Muhammad be referred to the Forensic Center for this matter. It's my understanding that Ms. Muhammad herself personally objected to the referral at this time.
What is the factual basis that you rely on for the referral?
Your Honor, based upon my observations of the case and in reviewing the case, specifically the police reports, and then again my observations in interacting with Ms. Muhammad, I need to check those two boxes. Meaning, I need to make sure that one, she is competent to stand trial, and then two, that there's not an issue in regards to responsibility or culpability.
I will refer it on both. You know, we only need one to go forward on the competency. Have a review day on September 3rd at 1 p.m.
All right, so y'all heard it yourselves, September 3rd, okay? That's when she'll be back. It's sad that it's taking so long because we know she did it. It was, what? No, they didn't have it on camera. Well, I'm sure they got it on camera, but we didn't see it happen on camera. They didn't show any body cam footage or anything like that, but we know she did it. You know, she basically admitted to it. I showed y'all some of the videos of when y'all need to check that story out on Peachy Tyme, because that was one of the stories that I did dig deep into, and I showed y'all some of the videos of her at home, all of that type of stuff. So y'all, please go check that video out if y'all want to catch up. We will resume in September. Okay, we will resume September the 3rd because that is a story that I told y'all I will follow. So we'll be back in September for that. All right. But she checked that judge. I'm also known as. She said, "Have I got two names? I'm gonna need you to act like it. I'm gonna need you to act like it." Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's go to Brooklyn. Y'all ready to go to Brooklyn? I'm gonna need y'all to go on ahead, get on that flight, because we headed to Brooklyn. Not for this well, but we headed to Brooklyn, baby. A baby girl in a stroller was taken out in Brooklyn. Let's go ahead and watch it.
With this devastating breaking news story out of Brooklyn, a 7-month-old baby girl riding in a stroller, shot dead in East Williamsburg just a short time ago.
Yeah, we want to get right to Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cramore. She's live at the scene with the very latest. Crystal.
Good afternoon, David and Liz. I mean, this is the type of story that really turns your stomach. Eyewitnesses reported hearing the screams of a mother in anguish when she realized that her baby girl, her 7-month-old baby girl, had been shot and ultimately killed. That mother rushing into this deli that you see here on Humboldt and more. It's called Sem Sem Deli. The mother running in there to escape the bullets, and that's when she saw the blood on her daughter. You can also see here that there's a large police presence. You can also see officers and detectives going in and out of that deli to proceed with their investigation. At one point, police actually had to push us back as they expanded the crime scene. At this point, we do have a photo of the suspects police are searching for, 2 men riding a black moped who took off north on Humboldt after the shooting. One was wearing a white hoodie and another holding what appears to be a gun in a black hoodie. Now, according to investigators, that mom was pushing the 7-month-old baby girl in a stroller when shots rang out around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Eyewitnesses describing people running for cover, including that mom who again ran into the deli with her baby. People reported seeing the father run to a nearby Woodhull hospital to try to save the child. Medics, unfortunately, could not save her. Eyewitnesses describing the terrifying moments. Nicholas.
I was by the market and I was just standing there and then somebody started shooting. I thought it was fireworks, but then it hit me in my leg. I got like little metal pieces on my leg, and then the kids started ducking in the corner. Then nobody seen the people. So the family continued to go to the store, and then that's when the mom started screaming when she noticed the baby was bleeding from his head. And the baby was lifeless, rushed to the hospital. They just ran out, and the father picked up the baby and ran to the hospital.
And once again, I believe we have a photo of the suspects. Again, police are looking for 2 men.
Let's marinate on this picture. We don't know who watching tonight. All we know is PGT Time is worldwide, baby. worldwide, even in other countries. But let's marinate on this picture because they got to be caught. It's a must. 7-month-old baby. Y'all being reckless? Sure you didn't mean, I'm sure you didn't mean to hit the baby. I would hope. But they got to be caught. By looking at this video, somebody knows, especially this one who we can see their face. Somebody got to know who that is. Got to. Let's go ahead and finish the video.
One in a white hoodie and a black hoodie riding this moped. Police say they tracked the scooter to 50 Warsaw Place where they set up another crime scene. We also know that Mayor Mamdani has reacted to this, calling this a tragic incident involving this, again, 7-month-old baby girl who was shot, according to police, in the head. Unfortunately, died at Woodhull Hospital. We understand that Mayor Mamdani is expected to be here around 5 o'clock this afternoon. He has been briefed on the situation, and he will join Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch to provide an update on the investigation. Now we are live in East Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Crystal Fenmore, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Just a horrific story. Crystal, please keep us updated on the search for those suspects.
Yes, Crystal. Keep us posted. Let us know what's going on. Keep us updated. All right, y'all. We are about to go into a commercial break. Y'all know here at Peachy Tea Time, we celebrate our loved ones. Oh, hold on. Make this go viral. Said, was he with her? That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Cause the baby daddy came and scooped up that baby and went the hell on, trying to get to the hospital. So I'm not sure for facts. I'm not sure, but I'll check on it for you guys and I'll see. I will definitely check on it. Nicole. What's up, boo? What's up, boo, baby? I'm headed home, baby. Nicole, I'm headed home. I can't wait to see you, girl. I cannot wait to see you. And hit me up, because I definitely want to see you at the event. So make sure you hit me up. All right, y'all. Y'all do know here at Peachy Tea Time, I do this thing called 2-week spotlight. 2-week spotlight. I have so many families that come on the Peachy Tea Time to tell their loved ones stories. We usually do it on Wednesday, but this Wednesday I do not have a family. But I always do a 2-week spotlight with all the families that may have came on to Peachy Tea Time. Okay, so if you want your loved one to be in the 2-week spotlight, you have to be a guest on Peachy Tea Time to tell your loved one's story. I tell the families all the time that I'm here to keep their loved one name alive. So with that being said, our 2-week spotlight, this is actually the last week for Markevius Carey and Devon Johnson. They are brothers. And here at Peachy Tea Time, the 2-week spotlight is basically still keeping loved one's name alive. All right. And I also play their tribute video. Each family that comes on Peachy Tea Time, I do create a tribute video for them. Yes, I do. But I create a tribute video just for the families. And also, if they would like to share with family and friends, I always send it to them. So here is the tribute video for Markevius and also Devon. All right. When we come back, baby, we got some footage. We got some footage of this man, Javante Davis. He is not related to me, but he is a boxer. He's a boxer. I'm getting Diddy vibes off of this. I'm getting Diddy and Cassie vibes. Diddy was a little worse. It was a little worse. The video that we saw with Diddy and Cassie in the hotel was a little bit worse. A lot worse. But at the same time, keep your hands to yourself. All y'all men out there that decide that y'all want to put your hands on women, keep your hands to yourself, please. We all know y'all stronger than us. Nowadays, women getting that Moscow tool on y'all asses, okay? I'm just saying. Women is tired of having black eyes, busted lips, bruises all over their bodies. They tired of that. So they going straight to the Moscow tool nowadays. So when we come back, we're going to see what they got to say about this boxer. And again, We do have the footage. Okay, and y'all gonna see exactly what he did. But first, let's go ahead into this commercial break and show the tribute video. Rest in peace, Markevius and Divine. You can go on Peachy Time on my YouTube page, type in Markevius. Let me go ahead and bring it back up so y'all can do a screenshot right quick. Take a screenshot right now, and what you're gonna do is type in Markevius and Devon, or you could type in Markevius Carey, Devon Johnson on Peachy Time, and you will see their mother on the show telling their story. And when I tell y'all, baby, you do not want to not screenshot this, okay? Because when I tell you that was a memorable show, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing about that show. When one of the sons got murdered, one of them, it was because of some money. It was because of some money that was owed to somebody. The mama said, "I'll pay it," and they still turned around and took out both her boys. So y'all go ahead. Here go the screenshot again. Here go the flyer again. Go ahead and screenshot it and type in Markevius Carey, Devon Johnson on Peachy Time. What a show. What a show. All right, y'all. Here go the tribute video.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Oh, I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Oh, here in heaven. Oh, 'cause I don't belong here in heaven.
All right, we are back. We are back. Again, rest in peace to these young brothers. And to this day, because when I make these 2-week spotlights, I always send the flyer to the mother first or the father, whoever came on the show. I always send to them first to let them know, we're about to do the spotlight on them. And so when I did talk to her, she told me that still no justice. Still no justice. So my heart goes out to her and her family and also her friends. All right. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. We are about to get into the video of The man, the boxer. Is this it? I think this is it. All right. Yep, this is it. Let's go ahead and get into the boxer. He want to be Mini Diddy and everything. Mini Diddy. Everybody done seen that video of Diddy and Cassie in the hotel. I don't know what was going through this man brain, but most importantly, y'all, I wanted y'all to listen to the defense attorney, which is his attorney. I want y'all to listen to the things that comes out of his mouth. Here we go.
And now to new video after boxer Gervonta Davis was arrested after a domestic violence incident.
It happened last year at a strip club in Miami Gardens. Local 10's Jeff Derderian live in Miami with more of this surveillance video. Jeff.
Yeah, we thought this brawler boxer would have to go before the bench today. Eric, turns out Gervonta Davis did not have to appear. Turns out, though, there's plenty of legal fighting going on over this remarkable video. Take a look. The video is from October 2025 inside a gentleman's club in Miami Gardens. Cops say it shows Davis forcefully grabbing a woman by the neck and pushing her down a hallway and then into a stairway leading to a parking garage. The alleged victim is Davis's former girlfriend. Davis's attorney in court today saying he's got evidence, a lot of it he claims, to show his client is innocent. And he wants a meeting now with prosecutors. He does admit the video, yeah, it doesn't look good for his client. He wishes it didn't exist, but he says we are not hearing the whole story.
Is he grabbing her by the neck in the video? Do you see that?
We'll put it this way. I don't want to put words into your mouth, all right?
I'm asking you a question. Do you see him grabbing her neck in the video?
The video speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. However, what you guys may or may not know, okay, is that within an hour or so after that video was made, okay, she went home with him.
The defense attorney goes on.
Let's repeat that. Let's repeat the ignorance that this man just said. Matter of fact, let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video and listen to the ignorance that this man had to say.
The video is from October 2025 inside a gentleman's club in Miami Gardens. Cops say it shows Davis forcefully grabbing a woman by the neck and pushing her down a hallway and then into a stairway leading to a parking garage. The alleged victim is Davis's former girlfriend. Davis's attorney in court today saying he's got evidence, a lot of it he claims, to show his client is innocent. And he wants a meeting now with prosecutors. He does admit the video, yeah, it doesn't look good for his client. He wishes it didn't exist, but he says we are not hearing the whole story.
Is he grabbing her by the neck in the video? Do you see that?
We'll put it this way. I don't want to put words into your mouth, all right?
I'm asking you a question. Do you see him grabbing her neck in the video?
The video speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. However, what you guys may or may not know, okay, is that within an hour or so after that video was made, okay, she went home with him.
The defense attorney goes on to say, in his words, this is a shakedown.
There was a demand from the alleged victim for $1.1 million in order to make this thing go away.
The alleged victim's attorney. You're saying there's no injuries? He's a boxer. He's a tough guy. He didn't hit her at all?
There is no indication by anybody that he struck her, punched her at all.
All right, Davis is facing a kidnapping and a battery charge. There was a false imprisonment charge. The defense attorney tells me that's gone. It's been thrown out. Now, we did reach out to the alleged victim's attorney, trying to get their side of the story. To what this defense attorney is saying is a shakedown. That's his words, not ours. We haven't heard anything back. For now, we're live in Miami-Dade. Jeff Derderian, Local 10 News.
Am I tripping? Like, he really had to make it a point that she went home with him? Mr. Man, how we know that he didn't force her to go home with him? He forced her down them stairs. He forced her around the corner with his hands on her neck. We saw that. Looked like she got her ass whooped to me. We didn't see it on camera, but we could about bet he did something to her. I bet you he made her cry. She probably ain't got nowhere else to go. He a boxer. He probably got that bread. I'm just saying. Should she have went home with him? No, we know that. But we don't know what that man did when they went off camera. I'm just saying. And I'm sure that ain't the first time he did that to her. I'm telling these defense attorneys, baby. What if that was your child? What if that was your child, sir? Would you still feel the same way? She went home with him, so we should just drop all the charges? Man, you better go on somewhere. Gone somewhere. Well, y'all, a middle schooler done got into some trouble. What did the middle schooler do? I'm just going to let y'all hear it yourself.
A 13-year-old is now charged in a deadly shooting outside a high school track meet in Ferguson. Tonight, growing concerns about youth violence and what this could signal moving forward. The shooting happened in the parking lot of McClure South Berkeley High School in Ferguson as a multi-school track meet was ending. Our Megan Kernan is live there tonight.
And in the past few hours, we've learned both victims are 8th graders from Brittany Woods Middle School in University City. The medical examiner identified the student killed as 13-year-old LaJuan Slopes, while a 15-year-old remains in critical condition. And now community leaders say this is a sign we need to be more proactive in preventing youth violence. This all unfolded around 7 o'clock last night outside McClure South Berkeley High School as families from about 20 schools were leaving a track meet. 2 teen boys were rushed to the hospital where Slopes later died. Investigators say the 13-year-old suspect was tracked down just blocks away, and officers found a gun. That teen now faces multiple charges, including second-degree murder. Leaders from the Urban League say this tragedy reflects a troubling pattern and a growing need for earlier intervention.
This has given us a glimpse of what we may be facing as we head into spring and summer. We cannot just let this episode pass us by. We have got to be able to ask ourselves the hard questions. Where are we deploying resources and where should we be deploying resources? And we've got to scale up models that we know work.
Leaders say what happens next, it could make all the difference in preventing more violence. They're calling for more mentoring at home, in schools, and in the community. Police say they're still working to determine a motive as multiple school communities continue to mourn the loss of a young life. Reporting live in Ferguson, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Wow. All I gotta say is they're gonna make an example out of him. Y'all have to understand, like he said, it's about to be summertime. They need to put some fear in some of these kids. And unfortunately, this is the time for them. This is the time. Hey, Mama Peach, I love you. This is the time, though, y'all. This is the time that they are going to start making examples out of people. Because they know in the summertime, especially that doggone 4th of July, baby. Who? They said that the 4th of July has the most deaths on that day because of the fireworks. And people can, simply say, oh, it was fireworks going on. It was fireworks going on. No, them was gunshots. And 4th of July is when? Right in the summertime. Hey, Felicia, how are you? She said, hi, everybody. Yes, y'all. So hopefully this will not be one of those rough summers. I really pray and hope that it doesn't. But at the same time, y'all know I'm going to keep bringing them. I'm going to keep bringing these clips these crime videos. I'm gonna keep bringing them. So anything goes on in some time, don't worry, I got y'all. All right, y'all. This is our last show, our last clip for the night. Our last clip for the night, baby. They concerned. They concerned. Here we go.
Details and the deaths of two missing teens found in Hinds County. We're told that they were both JPS students who attended Lanier High School. 12 News' Danielle Willis joins us now.
Investigators believe these teens were targeted and say this likely involves someone they knew. The Hinds County Sheriff's Office is investigating the deaths of Terry Burrell Jr. and Chloe Hudson, both 16. Deputies say the teens were found Monday along South Springdale Road after one being reported missing for nearly 24 hours.
Two 16-year-olds that were taken out to a rural part of the county and obviously murdered at that location. So this had to stem from something. This does not appear to be a random act of violence.
Sheriff Tyree Jones says the circumstances surrounding where the teens were found point to a deeper connection, suggesting they may have known the person responsible.
It's obvious that whoever committed these crimes had to actually drive them to that location. So there had to be some type of affiliation with someone for them to get them to that particular location.
As deputies continue working to piece together what happened, they say they are staying in close contact with both families and are asking the public for help.
We are in contact with both families. And again, we're asking the public and anybody with any type of information. No information is too small to report right now. This is a very serious crime, of course, and it's very concerning.
Sheriff Jones says the case remains active as they continue following leads, working to determine what led up to these teens' death. The sheriff's office urges anyone with information to come forward. We'll continue to keep you updated as this investigation develops. In Hinds County, Danielle Willis, 12 News.
Danielle, thank you. Jackson Public School says it's mourning the loss of these two students, saying, quote, "Our hearts are with their families, friends, and the entire school community. We kindly ask the public to honor their privacy and keep them in your thoughts during this difficult time," end quote.
All right, y'all. That's so sad. My heart goes out to the family and the friends just as well. I always include the friends because sometimes, you know, just because you blood, that don't mean that them folks riding with you. But sometimes you got your friends, they're gonna ride with you to the end, baby. All the way to the end. So we have to also be mindful of the people that our children hang around. Including us, we gotta be mindful who we hang around too. But we definitely gotta be mindful of who our children hang around. Because like they said, it had to have been somebody that they know that they was riding in the car with. I don't know what happened. I don't know if argument broke out. I don't know nothing. But what I do know is them kids more than likely knew who they was in the car with. And for them to do that to them is just devastating. And I pray that they catch them. I pray that they catch them. Them the ones you need to make an example out of when you do catch them, okay? Please do. Please do. All right. Now, I told y'all that was the last clip, but baby, we're going to bring up one more. And this is definitely the last clip. I have all my clips together. And this one right here. Let me see this. I haven't seen this picture twice. While sitting inside his Inglewood home. Okay, I'm going to look at this. You know what? Let's play this. I ain't seen this one, y'all. Let's play this instead for our last show. Here we go. Last clip.
Fiance.
This seems very, very
The 45-year-old
interesting
was
to me.
simply relaxing in their living room when their home
Let's start it over.
Antoine Washington leaves behind 5 children and his longtime fiance, who says the 45-year-old was simply relaxing in their living room when their home was shot into.
You would feel like you could take on the world after speaking to him. He was just a great man. I just feel like I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up.
For Jennifer Lacey, that nightmare began around 5 a.m. Saturday morning when she heard gunshots.
I heard the shots, not thinking anything of it, not knowing that people were intentionally shooting into my apartment.
Once Lacey got out of bed, she saw the damage from the bullet holes inside the home on May near 57th in the Inglewood neighborhood. Then she found her fiance, Antoine Washington, in the living room.
Someone intentionally pulled up to our house and fired 16 shots towards our house, and 4 shots hit the house and 1 hit Antoine in the head. He never got a chance to get up.
Lacey says in his final moments, Washington was having an ordinary morning, sitting on the couch, drinking coffee and watching TV before going to work at Chipotle.
I tried to alarm him that, someone shot up our house. He didn't wake up.
Police say someone inside a gray sedan fired into the home and was last seen driving north on May. Outside the home, shell casings covered the street. Investigators could be seen taking pictures and collecting evidence as they search for whoever is responsible.
I'm just so heartbroken.
An online fundraiser has been set up to help Washington's 5 children. Lacey says the couple stay to themselves and never imagined becoming targets.
Of all these apartments on the block in the buildings, why were we targeted?
There is a Chicago police pod camera on the same block where the shooting took place, but it's unclear what, if anything, that camera captured. So far, no one is in custody. Reporting from Chicago Police Headquarters, Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Chicago.
All right, y'all. We are at the last clip. If you know something, say something, y'all. If you know something, say something. This is very heartbreaking. This man had 5 kids. 5 kids. And all 5 of them kids need an answer. All 5 of them kids need justice. His fiance, she needs some type of justice. And I suggest that y'all tell. Because whoever did this to him, don't think they won't do it again to somebody else. So, with that being said, leave that in y'all brains tonight. We never know who's watching, baby. We never know who's watching. So my heart and all goes out to the family. It really does. I don't know what she knows. I don't know what she knows. Like she said, out of all them apartments, why they targeted us. I just hope and pray that it was the wrong apartment. I mean, he's gone now. But I hope and pray that this young lady knew nothing was going on. Because, baby, if you know something, just like I'm telling people, if they know something, say something. Sweetheart, if you know something, say something. Them apartments was very, very close to each other, looks like. And just because I bring it on the news, that doesn't mean it's random. I want to make sure I make that clear. I'm sorry, y'all. The TV loud. That means it's time for me to get off of here. It's time for me to get off of here. So I'm sorry if y'all was able to hear my background tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. I love you all, and I will see y'all soon. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Easter is coming up on this Sunday. Happy Good Friday. All that. So again, thank you for watching. Next week, baby, next Sunday is your girl birthday. It's your girl birthday. I'm moving on up in age, y'all. I'm moving on up in age. But I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful because a lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it to my age. So I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed to be here. And God's willing, next Sunday, I'll be making it to a whole nother age, baby. A whole nother age. And I'm excited about it. All right. Well, you guys, thank you again for watching. I love you all. Shout out to Charlotte, our counselor lady. Charlotte usually just comes on when we have families. We did not have a family this week, so she was not on tonight. But we love you, Charlotte. We love you. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta get some stuff done. But I love you. Bye.